Hello everyone, welcome to a World of Warships video. Today's video is a new ship. I've been collecting keys, trying for the Gallant, but the Gallant doesn't seem to come up in the small crates or the medium crates very often, so the Molotov came along, which is one of the few ships that I do not have at premium at tier 5 and 6 and below, strangely enough. And on the third attempt or fourth attempt, I thought I was going to be out of luck. We got the Molotov. So there are a couple of ships left to get, and they are part of one of the major mission crates. So there is the Gallant and there is the October Revolution. I seriously hope I get the Gallant rather than the October Revolution, which does not appeal at all. Right, anyway, so the Molotov, I have played the Molotov on the press account, so I'm playing it on my own account, getting used to it. It means that I have a Soviet premium trainer. It is only tier 6, but then again, it is a tier 6 premium trainer for Soviet captains. It has no special skills apart from this defensive AA, which means that whatever special skills my captains have, I don't really have to worry about it. I just use it as a trainer. So the one thing about the Molotov is it has 180mm guns, good solid large guns, 2 citadels there, and they are accurate. That poor Kirov is in a world of hurt. He's well overextended, so what I'm doing is I'm using that island for protection against anything that comes out from the far side, while I rain down 180mm death and destruction on whatever it is that's out here. That Nicholas is going to be feeling very lucky that I didn't have HE loaded, but he'd better move because next time I will have HE loaded. Now, the other thing that you will probably notice, apart from the fact that this guy is toast before I get him, is he toast? No, well, he's toast after I get him, hopefully. Yeah, he's toast. The other thing you'll notice with these guns is there is no precise aiming required because these things are laser accurate. They have phenomenal accuracy. That's a friendly DD, so that's good to know. So basically what I'm doing is that I'm shielding one side of the island and I'm using the other side, maintaining end on to the battleships at the far end of the strait. Wow, our team's doing a really good job of dealing with all these little destroyers, and I am basically chucking HE at the enemy team, and I'm going to be chucking AP at this guy because I suspect in a long range gunnery duel, me versus La Glaçonnière is not going to be fun for La Glaçonnière because I have 180mm guns. Now he fires twice as often as I do. I think his reload's probably about 7.5 or 8 seconds or something. My reload is 12 seconds. But still, when I hit him at this range, it hurts. So he's going to try and light me on fire, which is a La Glaçonnière he's want to do. Whereas I'm just going to hit him twice, citadel him, and basically make him get out of there. So we're driving him off. And we have the Normandy coming down around. Now, the Molotov does have torpedoes, but yeah, if you're close enough that your torpedoes get a lock on something, you are really playing this ship very incorrectly. So we have enough green ships in the cap for me to be able to slide out the back and get some long-range shots in on this Normandy. And I get one hit. He's turning, so that was not well judged. I get, with the Normandy, the French battleships Leanders and Fijis land citadel hits, so I'm sort of disappointed that I'm just getting a few hits and nothing going straight through into the good juicy parts of the battleship. In saying that, he's borne a few torpedo hits and we give him a reasonably good stonking there. He's turning away. He's well and truly overextended. I mean, that's a nice push. Oh, there we go. Hopefully we can land something on him. 5 hits and a kill. There we go. And the New York. Now the New York is a different kettle of fish completely, and I should probably, well, we've got a lot of zeros there, so we go to HE, and we're going to try and proceed. Now he's fired his, is that his secondaries or is that his main guns? Anyway, what we're going to do with him is get some last shots off before we disappear behind the island, and hopefully behind the island just long enough to to reload. So that was 7 hits, 2 fires. It does set fires at a reasonable rate. I can't remember what the fire chance is, but I'll look it up. And I think it's something like 12%. Is it 12%? No, it can't be that high. Anyway, no, that's battleships. That's sort of British battleship. I don't know how high the fire chance is, but we seem to get a few fires. Now what I'm doing here is I'm turning away because there is absolutely no reason to fire at any shorter range than I am, because I am getting enough hits as it is. And they are HE, so they are doing their damage. I might be able to get some more citadels at closer range, but I'm not at all an agile ship, and I would suffer horribly if this guy was to turn his main guns on my ship. Now, the Molotov is not agile, it is not strong, it is not tough. It is basically a way of carrying long-range guns into battle. So think of it as a long-range artillery piece. And we have a cruiser to go, and we have this battleship, but this battleship's getting focused down because the cruiser has dodged way out of the fight. So far out of the fight that he's basically left this guy to his fate, and his fate is going to be being burned down by a Molotov, hopefully. I'm detected, but that's because of course I'm hitting him and firing, and yeah, he's focusing on weaker ships, and those torpedoes will probably do the business, and they do, which means that the next job is dealing with this. So this is the grass. This is beautiful camo on this ship. I mean, it's a pity to scratch the paint, but scratch the paint we will. And what he's doing here is he's trying to, I think he's probably trying to burn down that Bayern, which is interesting. Let's have a look. And we're going to get some fires out on him. His torpedoes are long range. Oh, look at that, another fire. Gotta love this ship. And he's gone. Ending the game with 17 seconds to go. So Molotov, I must admit the first couple of times I played it, I didn't get great damage, but if you know your ammunition type, you pick your targets right, you don't go for too many destroyers at long range. Yeah, it can do a power of damage, 64,000. Not quite twice as much as the next highest scoring scoring ship, the Nicholas. So 4 citadels, 5 fires, 144 main battery hits. Cannot complain about that. So there's the Molotov. Yeah, a lot of people like it. Well, it's all right, really. It's not my first choice, but it's a good choice. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.